Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful. I decided that I'm going to show you guys how to use something called Notebooks in your Gospel Library app. That way, when you guys are taking notes and you guys are reading through these stories and you guys are doing your own individual studies, you know how to use the tools on the Gospel Library app. If you guys want more extensive or maybe a little more thorough videos about how to do this, just go to YouTube and type in Gospel Library app tutorial, and you will find a lot of videos about how to use this. That's actually how I really learned how to use this effectively. So you guys may already know how to do this, but I invite you guys to follow along in your phones and kind of follow along with me. So the very front page, this is the Gospel Library app, as you can see down here at the bottom. What I want you guys to do is I want you guys to follow along. So if you see right here the little tag on the right that says Notes, you want to hit on Notes. Boom. And you can see the three little things at the top, either all the notes and markings I've done, tags, and notebooks. I'm going to go over tags later, but today I'm going to focus on notebooks. This is like, for example, in your guys' classes, when you guys have like a math notebook and an English notebook and this and that and the other, it keeps things organized. This is to help you organize how you guys take notes, and it's going to be fairly simple. All I'm going to do today is I chose... Since we're talking about Abinadi and Alma, and we're going to talk about them tomorrow on our Zoom meeting, I figured, you know what, let's talk about friends and the influence of friends. So what I decided to do is I created a notebook called Friends Influence Of, and I did that by at the bottom right here, I hit that little blue plus sign. I hit that. I'm able to type whatever I want, right? So let's create a new one. Let's create, let's do charity, right? So I save that. I create a notebook called Charity. Now here's the thing. I want to keep this here. So the bottom right, you're going to see two little squares, one right behind the other on the very bottom of your screen here. Hit that. You guys can go to you guys can go to another tab here. But I'm going to go to Mosiah 27. And because I know Moroni talks a lot about charity, I'm going to go to the book of Moroni. It's Moroni chapter 7. And I'm going to learn some things about charity in here, right? So let's say I was learning, and let's say I found something that I really enjoyed, and it was one of these things, right? And I find that, and I essentially want to mark that this whole verse 45, right? So I can highlight any bit of that I want to make things easier for me, because I don't like seeing tons of colors on my screen. I'm going to go to 45. I'm just going to highlight that. I'm going to mark it. Orange is my personal color for personal, right? And if you guys see there on the top of these options where you see style, note, tag, add to, and link, in order to add the scripture I just marked, I need to hit add to, and then it pulls up my notebooks, right? You see there I have charity. I can just add it right to charity. Boom. Right? Now, if I wanted to edit this, I can totally edit the style of how I marked it. I can underline it. I can highlight it. I can change the color. I can also add a note. So let's say I was reading this and I had an interesting thought or an impression I wanted to record. I can go boom, 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 boom. I could title this saying, I don't know, improvement, like self-improvement, and I could save it, and boom, right? Now, here's the cool thing. We're going to go back to our notes section. And if you see there, see charity, it already has one item. Boom. This is the note is called improvement. This is the note right here, the JKDDIRNNFF. And then I have it marked right here, right? So really, if I wanted to create a talk about charity or the influence of charity or whatever topic I wanted to do, I can go through the scriptures and I can have things set aside and organized so that whenever I need to talk about it, or I knew there was a scripture that I wanted to keep, and I already have it marked and I have it organized and ready to go in here. This has been a great tool for me, and I'm excited to learn how to use it more. But I hope this was helpful. Like I said, if you guys have more questions about how to do this, if you guys go to YouTube and type a Gospel Library tutorial app tutorial, you will find a lot of awesome videos. Hope this helps, guys.